I believe was it your second or your third game of the season? You play against the future number 1 draft pick, Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah.
And what, like, just tell us what he's about.
Bro, I played against LeBron. I played against I would say Paul George was probably the second one. And I would say Wembanyama is the 3 best people I ever played against in my life.
Wow.
Like I'm super impressed. Like on this play right here, like that first play, like first of all, he's 7'3", right?
Mm-hmm.
I seen that left-handed drive coming two seconds before he did it. I'm like, this is easy still. He's not gonna be able to put the ball in my face. I'm about to rob him. Bro, he went from 7'3" to 6'5". His movement, yeah, he got super low and super strong. He's one of the best moving players I've ever seen. Like the way he moves as a basketball player is not he moved well for a 7'3" guy. He moves well for a basketball player.
Yeah. He covers so much ground. And like what impresses me about this play right here is like he goes through you. Like his second dribble, he goes straight at the basket.
Yeah. Yep.
And I was just like, oh.
That's first play of the game. I'm like, damn, this is gonna be a long night. But like even on this play right here, like he don't see me. I'm like, he really can shoot. It's not like he can make shots for a big guy. Bro, he really can shoot. He's a shooter.
You're right there. Like,
yeah, I'm right there. I'm right there, bro. And it's fluid. It's not some, oh God, this guy's a prospect. No, bro, it's all fluid.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He's the real deal, bro.
And even this one, he missed, like, you play great defense again, but it's like you say, you're right on his shooting side, you're right on his shooting arm, and he just still goes up.
Look at his 1-2. Look at his follow through. Look at his form.
He elevates too on that.
Yeah, but where he's releasing the ball is probably like 10-5. Like, like he's so up that he's shooting over everybody. There's nobody in the world that he's not shooting over.
And because he elevates on his jumper, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, look at a Porzingis. Porzingis is kind of shooting like a set shot. This guy has some wiggle.
Do you think he's too tall?
No.
Like kind of passing that line where like injury risk. I'm thinking more of.
Well, he's so fluid, like Tyron's saying, though, because he has so much wiggle. Like, you look at the Yao Mings and the Porzingis type guys, like, there's not a lot of wiggle to their game. It's like a plodding nature. So, like, the impact is real hard. Like, he's so light with his body and he's so light on his feet. And he's not that heavy. I mean, if he gets into weight trouble and then he's carrying like a big winter coat and a 45-pound weight vest in the form of fat, like, on his body, and that could bang up his knees. But if he stays relatively at his weight, just turns a little bit more muscle on there. No, I think he's so light, like light on his feet. He doesn't hit anything hard.
He's a 6'6" wing that grew to 7'3". Like that's what it like. And before this game, I'm like, I don't believe in guys like this. I wouldn't draft him the first pick because I never seen 7'3" move like that. I never seen it done. So I'm like, I'm going with the kid Scoot. But when I played him, I said, you out of your mind if you pick anybody before this kid. Because it's not just the ability to play the game. He's mature. Like,
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Like mature game, or like mature in his actions, how he treats his teammates, that kind of thing? Or what do you mean?
Mature in the media, mature in the way he treats the game, mature in the way he treats his teammates. Everybody on the team respects him. You're not gonna see bad body language. You're not gonna see give me the ball. You're not gonna see him forcing situations. Only he plays the game. Watch him run in transition. Watch him getting back on defense. Watch him switching. Watch him, bro. He is a complete basketball player that hasn't started lifting weights yet because he want to fully grow into his body. So it's cognitively. He worked with Dirk Nowitzki trainer, and he's cognitively doing this. He's not like, I'm not gonna lift weights. He's like, I'm still growing.
It's crazy. It's crazy to think about it. 7'3". I'm still growing.
Watch this. Look, you see the hesitation?
Yeah,
He has all of that, bro.
and one.
It's crazy to think that he's 7'3". Like he has fluidity at like I would say even smaller. Like he's 6'3". Really, like
He moves better than most basketball players I know. That's way smaller.
and
Look
then
where he spins and he gets to the rim. Like he spins probably, I don't know. So the paint over here is a little bit wider, and he's a good 3-4 feet outside of that. One step finishes at the rim.
Yes, bro. And he has no 5-man in him. Like he didn't post me up one time. I shot his face off right here.
Yeah, you
But
did.
like,
You started a game like this.
yeah.
Said hold that first round. But
Yeah.
you were beating him off the dribble consistently.
That's his biggest weakness. That's
And
his biggest weakness right there. I said it on my podcast, is that he can't really close out like that.
Mhm.
And in the NBA, those close out a whole lot longer.
Yeah.
You know, and I could have had my way with him. I went by him anytime I wanted to.
This pass right here is insane. And he still gets there. Oh no, he didn't. That was a goaltend.
They call it goaltending on him.
Look at where he is when you catch the ball on this corner three. The man is in the paint. He has 1 foot in the middle of the paint and the other on the block.
Yeah, it affected me too.
Yeah.
It affected me. But the thing is, you see how he was all lunged out?
Yeah.
I could go by him anytime I wanted to.
Yeah.
But his teammates know that. Watch how they all step up.
Yeah.
They're kind of like switching passively.
Do you think that's more experience for him? Just kind of seeing different guys move and how they attack and doing that, and then being able to use his length and his size to stay in front, and what's a good distance to close out to, and that kind of stuff. It's more experience than it is anything else.
I think a little bit of experience, but I think every player got a weakness. And I think one of his weaknesses is going to be closing out, because he's going from 7'3" to try to close out on a guy that's way faster than him. He don't really have quick twitch muscles like that. But he makes up for it with his length. But what you gonna do with a guy like, see, I just pulled up right there.
Yeah.
What you gonna do with a guy that got inside that mid-range game and 3-ball and can finish? Most NBA players can, not most, but a lot of NBA players can do all 3 levels. You see what I'm saying? I'm the only guy that he played so far in France that can shoot the 3, that can shoot the pull-up, that can post up, that can face up. Most of those guys are one-dimensional.
Yeah.
See, that affects me, bro.
And he's at the wing and you're in a corner and he still gets a good contest on you.
But yep, all I need is to have 1 second left. But imagine if I would have pump fake, he's done.
Yeah. Look, watch this defensive player. You talked about him running in transition. So you get a steal, you pitch it up to your buddy.
You see his head down?
Yeah.
Where he plays the game the right way, bro.
That man hustles his butt off and almost gets the block.
He plays the game the right way, bro. I'm telling you, he's for real. I'm telling you, he is the real deal. There's another thing he's kind of weak in. I kind of notice it. Like him getting, like, doing the little things. That's what he got to get better at. Closing out, getting open, holding the guy off. I could have do this all night.
Yeah, there he doesn't seal you off. You get a steal. Show
He's
off.
very high, so normally people just throw it up high to him so where he don't have to work to get open.
Yeah.
So little things like that.
Watch this play, right? Watch how easy he makes. Look, so in Europe you can hit it off the rim, and that's what he does here. I mean, he just grabs it. Right? That's too easy, man. That's like if you're playing against a kid on a low rim, man. You just smack it off of there.
He's different. In the 4th quarter, see, he only really had 8 points this game. I kind of locked him up. But in the 4th quarter, the game was over by 30. The coach was like, I need you for the rest of the season. Just relax. So we put kind of like our backups in. Bro, he started playing point guard.
Yeah. And
and was comfortable.
Yeah. He brings the ball up enough. It's kind of interesting to watch. But this is what you were talking about too, and this is why I wanted to show this clip, because he just So he tipped it off the rim. He came down, missed a layup. So he's behind the stanchion of the basket right now. And the other team's on a fast break. And he gets down the floor and makes the block at the other end of the rim.
And then he probably gonna get the lip. See, look, he going back.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro, this the whole game. This just not one or two plays. The
And then he's
whole
scrapping
game
for the board too. Almost gets a tip in. To me, that was like a clear, because I thought it was curious. I'm curious your opinion on this too, and we'll wrap it up here. Do you think that the team where he's at, like Metropolitans, kind of in the second tier there of French Pro A, usually a solid team though. They played, I think, Euro Cup. I don't know if it was Champions League or Euro Cup. But like, do you think that's the best situation for him, or would he have been better in a Asvel or a Monaco, or he wouldn't have got the same touches, would have had the same role? Like, he's going to grow more here.
And that team is the first tier now, for one. That's one thing. They got so much talent on that team that they're probably, Monaco's the best team, but they're probably better than Asvel, this Paris, because they got a bunch of young talent. This team is perfect for him because he gets to be an American. In Asvel, he has to be French.
He's a role, yeah.
In Monaco, he has to be French. They're not going to give him, they're not going to let him do spin around, turn around jumpers and all of this, because he's going to get subbed because Kyle Hines is going to be guarding him.
Mm-hmm.
But on this team, that coach is letting him do whatever the hell he want to do. And all the teammates, they don't have no ego because they all eating off of him. Look at those guys' social media profiles. Steve Hoyufat is a household name right now. Like, everybody is appreciating this guy because he's humble, and they're letting him show his personality.
Mm-hmm.
And Asvel, they were trying to turn him into a European big. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Over here, he's able to be himself.
Yeah.
And everybody respects it.
How was the crowd at this game?
Turned up. Straight, bro. And the crowd in Levallois is always terrible. Always terrible. This game was sold out. He bringing the cameras, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
His games are streamed on NBA app now. Just his game.
That's so crazy.
NBA shows his highlight with, like, DeMar DeRozan had 30. Victor Wembanyama had 30 points tonight. Like, he's on the NBA app, bro.
Yeah, since he went to Vegas and played against the G League team, like, everybody was like, because you saw it with Luka, you see it with guys coming from over here. Until they get in front of the NBA people, they always have doubts. And now there's no doubts about this guy.
Well, there was way more doubts about Luka even after he was drafted. Not once he started playing in the league, but like during the draft, as far as what he was going to be athletically, and that was going to limit him. Like, there's no doubts about this kid at all. And then obviously Luka just blew that out of the water, but I don't think anyone doubts this kid at this point, because there's a position for him somewhere out there. Like, he's not a perfect fit at anything right now, just like Tyron's saying, but his strengths are just so overwhelming.
Yeah.
Tyron, you didn't want to try him out on this last play right here. You didn't want to test him at the rim.
I went for the gusto. I was like, either my big man is finna be viral for the right or the wrong reasons. I'm about to figure it out. I said, we about to see. But I didn't think this was going to happen. I thought he was going to try to back up and try to block it. I'm like, okay, cool. My man, give him a chance. But bro, he played defense on me and still blocked the alley-oop.
Look, Ray, I don't know if you've seen this play, but so it's a 2-on-1. Tyron's got the ball, and he throws the oop, and Wembanyama is on his side of the paint, and then gets to the other side of the rim and blocks the shot, blocks the dunk.
And that's just his arm length. I mean, you look at where his arm is. I mean, yeah.
That reminds me of the play that Giannis had against Ayton in the finals.
It does. And that was a no doubt about it block either. It wasn't like he just got his fingertips on it.
Great ball. And that guy who I threw it to, bro, he was looking in the rim. Like he was high.
Yeah. It's such a crazy play. Makes it look so smooth. Makes it look
I
too
said,
easy.
if he would have dunked that, I said, bro, career changed. I'd have been part of history.
The
I was
highlight
loving
tape
it.
forever. The
Oh,
career
for sure.
highlight tape.
I was like, I'm going viral. I can retire off of this.